Okay, this is an out of the ordinary video, but I just wanted to talk about this. Why did Google change the logo for some of their apps? They were fine the way they were before. This isn't bashing them like people did with the Spotify logo a bit ago. It just seems unnecessary. Like, it was insignificant. Seriously, like, here's how they looked before. Like, they were nice, regular Google, but now they just look like cartoony. Don't get me wrong, they look fine, but what was the point of this, even? I think the most egregious thing here is Google Chat. Look at my boy, they completely massacred him. They completely redesigned him. I mean, congratulations on the transition, Google Chat, but seriously, did they have to completely change the look of this guy? Like, they did the same thing for some other apps, too. Like, what? Why? And I'm not trying to make this seem like it's a big deal, like, oh my god, they changed their logo, boycott everything Google! No, I'm not doing that, that's stupid. But it's just, they were perfectly fine the way they were before. Why redesign it? I'm not trying to make this sound like a big deal, because it's really not. The only reason... I'm keeping that in. Anyway, like I was saying, the only reason I would try and call it out for being a big deal is if they used AI for it, which we live in a day and age where AI is everywhere, so I wouldn't put it past Google, since they do have their own AI as well, but it doesn't seem like they did for this. What I'm trying to get at is, yeah, changes are good, but usually changes happen when people ask for them. I haven't seen anyone asking, hey Google, change the logo to Google Chat so it's irrecognizable from the original. I haven't seen anyone do that. I've seen nobody complain about the old logos for Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Meet, anything like that. I haven't seen anyone complain about that. They were good designs, they were simplistic, they showed which one it was. They look nice. Again, they still do, but I think the main problem with it is they don't look as simplistic anymore. They have gradients to them. They have, dare I say, personality. The old designs didn't have that. Again, they were simplistic. It was nice. You didn't have to think too much about them. Now, I'll admit, the entirety of this rant is probably because I've been watching too much Brain Dump and too much Moist Critical, but I like talking, and I like ranting, so what do I care? But back on topic, I just don't see why they felt such a need to change the logos. I feel the old ones were sort of nostalgic in a way. I remember when I first logged on to a computer in 4th grade, those logos were there. The Google Docs logo, the slides, the sheets, the site, whatever. They were there, and they hadn't changed up until now. Since I grew up in an era where I was never deprived of technology, and I practically grew up with it, it just seems sort of weird to see the logos changing all of a sudden. But again, what do I know? It is just a logo. No one really cares about a logo. Like, if I'm being so dead ass, no one cares. Probably except me. So, I don't know, man.